Loud. Welcome to Celebration. If you missed it, we shook our butts earlier before the whole thing started to this particular song. So, at some point, I haven't figured it out yet. Hopefully you guys are going to be part of you're going to influence, you made up your mind, and you're going to be a part of the BNSA influence planning team. And somehow we got to work in sharing our mastermind greatness for the overall big group, when we meet Sunday night. So just remember that song, Celebration. Okay, guys, let's jump into this. Woo! So happy you guys are here. I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate what you've done. You guys not only put down money to do this, but you've also put in the time. You've shown up week after week. You've read the book. You've stayed connected. You've done so much. And I'm so proud of you, and the audiences that you serve and will serve in the future are also proud of you. So I want you to own that. That is a big feeling. When you doesn't it feel good to finish this? Yes, because sometimes, because a lot of us are right brain, we start things, we don't finish it, right? Y'all met with Candace. So you finish this, and you should feel good about it. So we're gonna go really quick. If you're late, I'm gonna catch on really quick. I'm gonna call your name. You're gonna give me one word that sums up your mastermind experience, and then you're gonna share. Oh, okay, good. Oh yeah, thank you. I sure will, Sylvia. You're gonna use one word that describes your overall experience, number one, and number two, you're gonna share a celebration with us, and we're gonna give you a quick little clap. So Tanya, why don't you go first, my dear?
I will. My one word is catalyst. This has been a catalyst for me. And my big thing is it sped up me launching a group coaching program and writing my second book. I've already got the draft done.
Yes. Woo! Oh, that feels good, girl. You're magic. I thought you had a group coach program a long time ago. So you go, girl. The world is going to be a better place because of you. All right, Miss Shirley P.
Epic. Yeah. Epic is what my one word. And for me, I think it's showing up, being consistent. I showed up and participated.
Oh, that's beautiful. Teresa. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to do that. Teresa?
Unbelievable. So much more than I anticipated getting out of this group. Just.
And what's our celebration for you, dear? What's our celebration for you?
The celebration, uncovering me more. I did start a project, beforehand, but it just, I think the creativity just made it blossom even more. So really, I've completed my seventh book, and it's a journal based on my one book as a companion to the book. So that's going to help in the program that I launched.
You go, girl. Woo! Snaps. All right, Chris. Chris, what's that one word for you that describes your overall experience?
Sure. One word is extraordinary. And celebration is I was able to use some of the information from the book and some advice from my teammates to help me negotiate my first out-of-state speaking engagement, which took place 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Yeah. Great.
Right.
All right.
Snaps here.
Right.
Yes.
Snaps.
Thank you.
Snaps and Benjamin. All right, Mr. John, register.
My word is powerful. Love. Because I loved every moment of this. And you all are amazing. Every last one of you. Amazing, inspirational. I guess the celebration landed 2 major gigs that I've been working on, but it focused me to stay diligent and stay after it and not let it float away to somebody else, but just stay in the pocket. So thank you all.
You go, John. He was detail, and he used my video guy. You go, John. Go. And thank you, John. Guys, let's give him extra snaps for our 5 by Friday or Friday by 5. Snap, snap, snap. Those beautiful videos, everything. And I want to give him a special shout out because he would send me a message week after week saying, girl, I see what you're doing. Thank you. You know. And then one time he was kind of mean. He said, okay, I'm going to compliment you. Just accept it. You know. I know it's awesome. I know it. Just accept it. And I was like, well, okay then. Love you, John. All right, T, one of my newest friends. Who knew I was hanging out with a mogul over here? So what's that one word for you?
People.
Whoa.
People. The opportunity to meet a whole new group of people like you with your enthusiasm and energy and your dedication to this effort, and to be a part of my mastermind and to get to know Gerald and Robin. You know, that's been the best part of the whole process for me.
We appreciate you. You know what? I just have, not only I want to celebrate the fact that T is a benefactor, which means he's coming out of his pocket with major bucks because he believes in Black NSA. Can we triple snap on that one, y'all? Triple snap on that one. But, you know, this guy has lived, clearly being a millionaire, has lived the Think and Grow Rich principles, but he still felt like, I'm still going to do it again. That's what I'm talking about. He's still learning. He's still growing. And he didn't have to. Yes. Okay. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hung with him at the NSA Video Lab. And, oh, love him. So I appreciate you so much. All right, Miss Tanya. One word.
Transformational.
All right.
And that's it. Transformational. And my second one is, I'm going to steal your word because I believe in it. Speakerpreneur. I am moving in that direction. Got a couple of gigs on the way. And so I'm believing that and I'm receiving that.
Okay. And yeah, can you mention your biggest celebration of all?
Come on, when I left corporate America.
Yes.
Yeah, when I first started, you know, the second week of this group, I made the jump. So I am all in, all scared, but all in. I know I got my resources.
All right.
Hey. All right now, Miss who cracks me up every single, and by the way, Tanya, thank you. She's my right-hand person. Everyone in my group is awesome. But Tanya and I have that special connection, and I appreciate you, my dear. You're awesome. She's working with me and just a good person, good-hearted, and I just love how you just, I mean, anytime, can you jump in? Can you do this? And she just had my back all the time. A really well-connected group. So thank you, Tanya, for your friendship, your help, and just being there. All right, Miss Anna, who cracks me up every time. I love you, girl. All right, tell us your one word.
I still have some more for you later. Don't worry. Empowering.
Good.
What I've gained is more trust in my creativity, more visibility, the ability to connect and interact more with the people that I need on my team and with my target market. Definitely getting more clarity as a business person, because as I said, you were there on Friday, and that part, business first, and then it takes care of the speaker. Thank you.
There you go, because honey, what's the speaker without a business, y'all? What you doing? What is it called? It begins with an H.
Oh, Lord. I'm from New York. I may say the wrong thing.
Hobby.
All right, Mr. Gerald, what about you? What's your word?
Oh, my word is velocity.
I knew it had to be big. He's a genius with words.
No, my word is velocity because this has sped up some things for me. And it really has helped me with clarification around my marketing and confirming the power of networking and just how powerful meeting new people, but networking and just how quickly things can happen when you develop that trust.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yay! And what's the big celebration for you, Gerald?
That there are 3 opportunities that are staring me in the face with some additional partnering consulting and some other things that have been speaking opportunities that are happening because of the networking and just the velocity that I've received from this group.
Great. And thank you, Gerald. Gerald is a person that takes action. He actually knew me outside of BNSA. He's one of my members, and I brought him over into this. And I said, you got to be part of this mastermind. And he did not hesitate. He jumped in. And this guy, he is one of those implementers. He takes it in, he learns it, and he does the work. So I appreciate you, Gerald.
Thanks.
Yay! All right, Miss Sylvia Henderson, one of my best friends forever. Love this girl. Love her. All right, Sylvia, what's your word?
Word I have is intentional.
Mm.
And the celebration is probably the relationships, knowing a few more people in the group and really being able to know what their businesses are instead of just the cursory level communication we've had.
Because it feels good, right? To know people and not just see them in the group or see their name in the Facebook group and their picture, but to actually talk to them week after week. Relationships are powerful. Yeah. Well, so guys, if you don't know Sylvia, you need to get to know her. She's one of those folks. She knows you. She knows what you do. If there's an opportunity that matches you, she reaches out to you. She's a giver. And one of my best friends for sure. So I appreciate you, Sylvia. All right. Now, I'm not skipping over Lisa, but Lisa is new, and she's a new part of the BNSA team. I told you she came from my team, and she's really helping us go to that next level. She's a big picture project manager and a speaker. She speaks all over the country on that. So I appreciate you, Lisa. But Lisa, you've been here for a minute. Is there one word that you can kind of share with us that you've just gotten in these 2 meetings you've been in?
Well, I like several of the words that were already shared: empowering and intentional. Those are some of the words that resonate really with me. So it's been nice to be on the call. I was going to skip out on this, but it's nice to hear what the mastermind has done for everyone. So now I'm looking forward to signing up and definitely being a part of the next one.
Woohoo! All right, yay. Miss Carol Copeland, another one of my really close friends. Oh, I just love it. Carol was like, I didn't know what this mastermind was about. I don't know. I was a little curious. And she jumped in, owned it, and she's already a powerhouse, but she just took it to the next level. And anything that Carol's a part of just goes to the next level and shines. So Carol, what's that word for you?
Multiplier. Because what all of you have done you've all reminded me of the resources we already have, the resources I have, and this group, particularly my small group, the Dominators, now have the capacity to really elevate all those resources to reach my financial goals. I want to thank Anne for the session I had, the real powerful session I had on Friday. Definitely thank Marquessa for all your energy and just keeping us going. My Dominators group, my buddy Deborah Gould, who is in the group as well, but just multipliers, and just to really, I'm thinking along those lines.
Wow.
And scalability.
You have a lot of celebrations, Carol. What's one of those?
LinkedIn. I was telling my small group, I've jumped in head first, feet first, all dealing with LinkedIn, and already I'll be working on my second proposal on LinkedIn since April 11th. I've had phone calls. I just have a whole game plan already in place on LinkedIn. I've been on LinkedIn 10 years, but really have it launched now, and that's because of this group. Thank you.
That's huge. Snap, 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 snap. Okay. Mr. Willie Price, what you got for us? What's your word?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good, because my mic acts up sometime. My word is relationships. Somebody stole my word earlier, but that's okay. I'm taking it back. My word is relationships. And my big part of that is through my Determined to Succeed group. We build a great relationship with one another, keep each other encouraged. And I told them, shared with them today just how much encouragement they've been to me to keep me committed and on path with what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's my word. And my celebration actually comes from one of our evening presentations by Joel Block. When he presented that, my celebration is I discovered what my true calling was. I've been running around trying to be a keynote speaker, but that's not what I am. I do workshops and presentations, and that's where I really feel comfortable. I can get on the stage and I can do a keynote, but I enjoy doing workshops and presentations. And so after listening to Joel and talking about how well he does with that and how he's committed to that, it woke me up, and that's what I started focusing on. And I went out and I've been able to get several meetings, and I'm in the process of setting up several contracts to do workshops and presentations in the area. And I'm trying to branch out on that as well, build some new workshops and trainings.
That's huge, man. Snap, snap. You know what? Because you're right. So many speakers are like, I got to do keynote. I got to do keynote.
Mm-hmm.
But you found your spot and you're thriving. Thank you, Willie. One thing I love about you is you're just real. You share from your heart, that transparency, that giving spirit. We love you, man.
Yeah, he reinforced it for me because I was really forcing myself to be a keynote. And when he said that evening about how he doesn't even think about keynotes, he does the workshops, and it just hit home with me. And that next day I got up and that's all I started focusing on.
What? I'm going to make sure Joel knows this. Yeah. We got to take this out of here. Do me a favor. We'll get to the bonuses a little bit later. Remind me.
Okay.
This part, but thank you, Willie. That's powerful. Wow. Man, that just makes my heart smile. Ms. Robin, what's your word?
My word is stretch. Because what I had to do is stretch a little bit in this whole process. And stretching, like everybody knows, is not always easy, and it's not always fun, and it's not always comfortable. So, but it causes me, that is something that we all need to do, is stretch.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And that's what it's for, right?
Yeah.
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 And it's uncomfortable, right? But I mean, you just do it. And I mean, I see Robin out there. I don't know if you guys have seen her with all her marketing, doing all these different things, and, you know, Mover Shaker, did her website, all of that stuff. So I appreciate you, Robin. I'm watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do it. You make up your mind, you go into it, and you get it done.
Right. And it's a stretch.
All right, Mr. Junior. Guys, I got to tell y'all this. Of everybody in this group, guess who started texting me and coaching me about love? Not because he's interested in me. Don't get it twisted. You know, he's got a woman. But just coaching me on how to have love in my life. And him and Deborah Gold. I got to give it to both of them. I mean, you know, I don't mean to talk about it so much. What's the deal with that? But Junior, I mean, literally, just the words out of him has just been awesome. So I appreciate you for that, Junior. I had to put you out there. If y'all trying to find your love energy, talk to Dr. Junior. By the way, did y'all know he's a doctor? He's a real medical doctor?
I am.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Junior's a medical doctor with so many talents. So Junior, what is your word?
My word would have to be self-analysis, I would have to say, and that's deep for me because I like to, of course, study everything with medicine and everything, and looking at other people all the time. But actually looking at myself, really brought all together with this book here. And also too, I have to say that I launched, I guess one of my celebrations here, I launched a training program for kids and teens, getting them involved with medicine and all facets of, you know, dental, actual medical, and as well as pharmacy, doctor physical therapy that we're launching this summer here. So it should be a great program. So, and also I wrote my children's book too. I wrote as well, of course, how to be a doctor, of course. But it's all together, and I love it. I'm just appreciative of this group here and the motivation and just everything. Shirley T, actually, I have to say that Shirley T, that's on this call, she actually a National Speaker Association of Virginia here. She actually got me involved with this. At first, I had too much other things going on, but this has been the best thing for me.
Yay!
Marquessa.
Really
Marquessa.
cool. Really cool.
Marquessa.
Yes.
I got a roll. I got an event tonight. It's graduation week at the Academy. So.
Okay, my dear. Well, thank you. And we're talking, okay?
I'll reach out to you.
All right. We love you,
Bye, folks. Love you. Take care.
All right. All right. Who's next? And I was going to say, and it went out of my brain. Well, I was going to say, don't y'all love it? We got doctors, lawyers, millionaires, just a little bit of everybody in this group, just saying. All right. All right, Ann, we're going to come to you last because you're special. Miss Deborah Gold, I know we can't see your face, but can we hear your voice? Deborah, can we hear your voice?
You sure can. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm online, and I guess my word would be amazing. Aww. Can you hear me?
Yes, and I'm
amazing. I actually
go ahead. Oh, did we just lose? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I helped you out there. There you go.
Again, my word is amazing. I actually had two words over these 10 weeks. It's been amazing and awesomeness. One, first I celebrate my dearest friend, Carol Copeland Thomas, for introducing me to the BNSA, MDM, and then to watch week after week, Marquessa. I've fallen in love with you, your enthusiasm, your energy. You bring so much love and passion to this mastermind. And the relationship of Group 5, movers and shakers, I am forever grateful for this group. And so we may need to find a way to stay connected, even though we'll be in different groups. However, the celebration is the relationship of to build, create, and to serve each other, and the way we share and the resourcefulness is everybody's been givers in our group. We make a request and folks just show up. And so the relationship has been very nurturing. And so it goes back to you, the foundation, that you put this vision together and we responded, and we've been there for each other. So even though amazing, I guess I'll have to close out with gratefulness.
Oh, you make me want to sing that song, Gratefulness. Let me shut up.
Because I got off, the book is, you talked about the 50 multiple ways, and from this 10 weeks, the book, the workshop is created. Strength through the challenge. And I've been working on it, both my husband and I, for the last 3 weeks. And so my gift starts with Carol Copeland Thomas. I love you forever, Carol.
Carol is amazing. I appreciate her. And I appreciate you, Deborah.
Love you, Deborah. Love you.
So much. And something I love that Deborah did is she says, I have an idea. I know how to do get these government contracts. And she created a spreadsheet. She put it out to the group, and she's going to do this specifically for BNSA. I'm going to make sure she gets a platform, because there's so many of us in the group that would love to bid on a government contract, and we don't know where to start. So thank you, Deborah, for bringing that to the group. You didn't have to do that because you just kept it all to yourself, but we appreciate you for that. So snaps. All right, Mr. Register. Wait a minute. Didn't I already come to you? Okay. All right, Mr. Kevin Wright, you're here. Are you here, or we just see your face?
I am here.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll even. See, I'm here. I'm driving, but I would say my word is discomfort. And the reason why my word is discomfort is that diamonds aren't made on a bed of pillows. And all of the advancement that we desire can be found in those things that we don't necessarily want to do. So my word is discomfort, in that the more discomfort that I make myself and that this group reminds me to be, the more I advance. So that's why my word is, at the face of it may not sound like a wonderful word, but it's really where diamonds are made. And so I see this group as being gemologists and helping to create diamonds out of all of them.
I appreciate it. And I get you, man. Because, man, Kevin was coming after me. We got to do this. We got to do that. Okay, so I appreciate you, Kevin. I really do. I love your energy, man.
You know I love you to death.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, who did I miss anyone? Oh, Ann, oh, Charlotte, I'm sorry, sweetie. Miss Charlotte.
Hey, so I'll be quick. My word is insightful. There were a few that had come out. I heard intentional as well, but insightful for sure. It was very insightful to connect with all of you and to hear all the different paths and to be inspired and encouraged by you. Again, I just can't say enough about Carol, just hearing her week after week talk about the work that she's doing. I mean, it's regular, everyday grind work, consistency. So that inspired me. Here's a woman who's been in business for years, for longer than I, yet to see her, hear her, just bless me. And so insightful also, Marquez, I appreciate you bringing the resources toward us. The whole core clarity, that conversation with that young lady, I forget her name, but that helped me understand so much about myself outside of Myers-Briggs and DISC and insights and all those things I've done and coached on. Having the conversations with her brought so many things together for me in a different way. I'm listening to Mr. Willie Jolly last week and his wife, and this was consistent with some things Ann has said, and then I'll be done. He said, and I wrote this down, focus on the path that's ready today. For me, just I'm this and that, where do I go, where do I focus? And as Ann has talked about, follow the money. So those have been insightful things for me and help me to gain some clarity. In terms of my celebration, I am celebrating that I'm 90% within 90% of the goal that I had set at the beginning, and that was huge for me. So a little bit of work, but being in this group got me closer. I wouldn't have thought about things that way. And just here's the real big celebration for me. It's one thing to see the Willie Jollies of the world from afar and the Les Browns and the, those big names. But I look at this group of 20-some people I've had the pleasure of connecting with over the last 10 weeks for 90 minutes or so. You all are making it happen. And yes, we have doctors and attorneys and everybody, but you're making it happen. And that inspires me. Like, we're out here too, and we're doing this and we're growing our stuff, and I am inspired by that. And so for me, that's a celebration. I don't have to be by myself. There are all these people, and I can reach out and touch. Thank you for technology and bringing it to us and breaking in these groups, Marquez. Appreciate it. And I'm done.
Wow, well said, Charlotte. Yes, I love it. I like how she covered the bonuses in there. Yay. Anna, I'm glad you can make it, my dear. What is that one word? There's two questions. That one word you would use to describe your experience in the mastermind overall, and then what's one celebration? Now, Anna, if you're trying to say something, we can't hear you.
You saying Ann or Anna?
Ann. No, Anna, I'm sorry, Anna. And La La Land. Anna, I'm sorry, Anna.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I would say that my one word is clarity. And my celebration was, is, coming to terms with my strengths. That was a big one for me. So I'm really looking forward to my session this Thursday with Candace. That session really opened up a lot for me. It helped me to put a name or a title a name around some of the things that I've experienced most of my life, but I just never had a word for it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so that was it.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Miss Ann McNeil. Ann, guys, how much has Ann meant to this group? I mean, how much? Let's just throw it out there. Tell us just really quick, what has Ann meant to you? Just her contribution.
Just
Immense.
invaluable.
Grounded.
Immense.
Invaluable.
Steady.
Clarity.
Clarity. And just so you guys focus.
Guru.
What else we got?
Steadiness.
Life-changing.
Reinforcement. Reinforcement.
Confirmation.
Confirmation, yes.
Leader.
Authentic.
Authentic.
Wisdom.
Insightful.
Wisdom.
Benevolent.
Benevolent.
Sharing.
Yep.
Sharing.
Powerful.
Informative.
Informative.
Generous.
Transparent.
Generous. Absolutely.
Transparent.
Transparent.
Focus.
Focused.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Heavy-hearted. She leads with her heart.
Amen.
Uplifting and encouraging. Uplifting and encouraging.
And she knows how to laser in on your magic.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, she just shows up right when you need her. God, for sure. Oh my goodness. Yes. And you know, just on behalf of the group, we love you. We really do. I mean, this would not have happened without you. It would not. You know, you can have a vision and all that stuff, and then we knew we wanted to do a Black NSA mastermind, but it was such a big to do that it just wasn't even possible until you came along and you sent that email and you said, hey, I want to give back. You know, you've had all this success in your life, you continue to have success, and you planted these seeds. And I remember going, where do we even start? You were so patient. You were so, what? Got facilitators, was she not?
Yes, she was.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Very, very focused and patient. Yes.
Oh my God. How many times did I change the schedule? Like 150? Okay.
Very patient. I gotta run. Love you, Anne. Love you, Marquesa. It was contagious.
Great job, Robin.
Fabulous.
Great job, Robin.
Thank you.
Bye, Robin.
Great job,
Bye,
Robin.
Robin. Bye-bye. But,
Hey, Marquesa.
huh? Yes. Who is that?
One of the things that I loved about Anne's feedback was, and I didn't hear the two questions that we began with, so you'll have to forgive me, and my word was discomfort, so it wasn't that the experience was discomfort. But one of the things that I would say that was very valuable to Anne, when she joined our group, she pushed us to those areas that we didn't necessarily want to go in, which again drives at that discomfort that I was talking about. And so, you know, to give a word that's a bit more positive versus discomfort, knowing the two questions, I would say absolutely insightful and focused, but she really pushed us to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you give me chills, my dear. And Black NSA just appreciates you so much. And now she's part of our executive team. Guys, you ain't seen nothing. I mean, you thought this was extraordinary. Anne has so many different surprises in her toolbox. So this is just the next time in terms of Anne. And appreciate you. And thanks for giving your time and letting that money go to the Black NSA Treasury. So that's huge. Yes. So thank you so much, Anne.
Thank
So
you.
appreciative. And now you have the floor, my dear. What would you like to say?
Well, I want to say thank you to everybody. And if I gave a word, it would actually be two words that I'm going to combine, and that is mastermind up. Mastermind up. I think many of us have been in different mastermind groups, but very few will you find like this one. And as I really deliberated over what made this one so very special for all of us, myself included, is the fact that like minds and like spirits. And one of the keys to any successful mastermind group, and if all of you who are in a current group or have been in groups, you think about one of the reasons why it may have disconnected was because there was not like-mindedness and like spirits. You got to have both. One of the celebrations is coming out of this for me. I'm writing a book entitled Know, Like, and Trust. And in my business and many of my experiences and relationships, I find that you've got to have all three of those. You've got to know, you got to like, and you got to trust. You've got to have all three. And oftentimes where challenges arise is when we try to move forward, either in relationships or business with people or mastermind, when you only have two and you don't have that third one. And so those would just be my my thoughts as we wrap up. But actually, we're not wrapping up. We're actually gearing up to move forward to the next level. So I want to thank each and every one of you. I've learned a lot. I've been able to grow a lot in this process. And I will say that Marquesa and all that you have done to help us all learn how to mastermind up with the technology has just been phenomenal. So thank you. And thank each and every one of you for everything that you've been willing to share and give. Thank you.
Woo! Snap, snaps, snap, snaps. All right, I'm going to take the question about the word and the celebration, and then maybe Marquita will hear it, because Marquita, we want to make sure we get to you. Two words come to mind. One is connection. When we plan this out, we want to, how can we connect Black NSA more? We're not connected enough. And that's just not good enough. You know, we got Ebony, we got Essence, we got our own museum. In NSA, we got to be more connected as a, you know, community group representing people of color. So that was important. And the second thing for me as a leader within Black NSA is team. This took team to the next level. I don't, you know, I have a hard time trusting. And my people can tell you that sometimes I'll delegate and then I'll do it myself. I'm just that way. Or I'll delegate and then give you a date and confuse the heck out of you or whatever. So I've learned how to be a better leader, and I've learned the power of team, and that, you know, it really helps to surround yourself with powerful people like Ann, like Carol, like Sylvia, like Tanya, like Robin, you know, like Robert, like Teresa, to really get things out there. And I couldn't have done this without all of you. So I appreciate that. Marquita, oh, and then my celebration is, I was about 30 or 40% into my TAGR goal. I'm like 80% now. Ooh. I stamped my whole website. I wonder why I couldn't delegate it, but I told my mastermind, it's like delegating, it's like Picasso delegating a painting. It just won't happen. It can't happen. My website, if you want to check it out, is mlpspeak.com. And it's still, I'm still tweaking, but I'm pretty proud of what I've created. It took me a while. But I'm an artist. You know, I'm an artist, and I needed it. I couldn't delegate it. I tried to delegate my last website, and that was, so I have to do it myself because I'm creative that way. So you'll see, it's pretty hot. I'm proud of it, and I celebrate that. I just did a speaker showcase, new one sheet, new direction, a huge reinvention. So I wasn't just leading this, guys. This was real time. So I appreciate you for allowing me to do this and believing in this vision. So I wanted to share that. Marquita, you are now, snaps. I want some snaps.
Wait. Marquesa, it's almost like you're like a business reinvention expert or something.
Something like that.
It might be like a good or something.
Something, right? Amazing. Amazing. Miss Marquita, my darling, what's your word and what's your one celebration?
I'm sorry, I just got on. I had a client, so tell me what we're doing. I just hopped on.
What's your one word to describe your experience with the BNSA Mastermind?
Push.
Push. Wonderful.
That would be the one word, push, because it does make you push forward to accomplish your goals and keep moving forward.
Excellent, excellent. And then we ask for your one celebration that you accomplished during the mastermind.
Oh, during this mastermind, I was able to do a 90-day boot camp. And my goal was to keep it small and have 12 participants in it. And the boot camp starts in June, and I have 11 people registered as of today.
Whoa! Snap, 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 snap. Are we surprised? I got from Miss Marquita, because she's going to get us more financially smart. So I love it. Thank you, Marquita.
Thank you so very much.
And Tanya, you are on. You got a TBT surprise. You got it.
I do. I'm super excited. I was doing the Touch Base Thursday challenges. There were a total of 9 challenges. There were 9 challenges that we did over the week. and I awarded points. And first place always got 3 points, second place got 2 points, third place got 1 point. And first things first, I will announce third place. Third place is Miss Shirley T. Miss Shirley T with 13 points is in third place. She participated in 5 of those 9-week challenges to get those hard-won points. In second place, I have Miss Anna Banks at 14 points.
Woo!
Point difference. She participated in 6 of the Touch Base Thursday challenges. Anna actually won 4 of them to pull off that 14-point score. And then our first place winner is Miss Tanya Morris.
Woo!
Showed the hell up. Yeah, you can quote me. Showed the hell up. Of the 9 challenges, she participated in 8 of them. She won, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. She won 4 of them, and one of them, because she was the only person that showed up, she swept all the points. 21 points.
What?
21 points. I'm so proud of you. And the teaching lesson for you guys is consistency usually wins. Consistency usually wins. You notice that even if I didn't do it on a points total, the person who did it 8 times won, the person who did it 6 times was second, the person who did it 5 times was third. That's kind of how life shows up. You don't have to do this big, amazing thing. If you just keep showing up, the words you were using, you're using words like push, and you're using all these kinds of words. If you just keep pushing and showing up, honest to goodness, you will arrive in a place where source can find you, where something can happen. So I told you guys at the beginning that you wanted to play. I did not tell you what the prizes were. The prize for, and by the way, I am actually going to give second and third place the same prize because they're a point off, and who knows, my math could be funny. So both Anna and Shirley T are receiving 30-minute private coaching sessions with me.
Wonderful.
There we go. Look at Shirley's hands go right up. I like her. She's doing a little dance. You doing? Keep your pants on. Yeah, CPA knows about that. We're not going to explain any more about that, but just keep your pants on. Yeah. Okay. And for my first place winner, Miss Tanya Morris, you are getting a 90-minute private coaching session with me.
Yay!
You can't buy it, but if you did, it'd be $750. So now that I know that you left the corporate world, I'm so excited. Look how God just aligned you for that. So you get to figure out what you want to work on. Pick one thing and we will just power through it. I will give you links to my schedule. You all can get on there. And I'm so excited. Thank you everybody for participating. Everybody said it was fun and that they got something out of it, and people shared, and it was awesome. It was awesome. I enjoyed doing it.
Yay! Let's give snaps for TBT. Yes.
Dude, Touch Base Thursdays. Congratulations.
Touch Base Thursdays.
And Anna. And I have to point out, I told Tanya right when we started that I wanted to somehow help her out because we have the same name. I am really glad that she managed to officially win this. Officially. You can count the numbers on it if you want to check. She officially won it. So, and the last thing I want to leave you guys with, can I do my challenge, Marquessa, my final challenge?
Yes, you can.
And it's funny how God is, because I asked God what the challenge should be, and he gave it to me. And everybody has been saying it all night. The challenge is, in the next 48 hours, I want you to do something crazily uncomfortable. I want you to get crazily uncomfortable. I want you to pick something that, if it worked, would really boost you forward. Pick something that you don't have any particular reason to believe it'll even work. Go after something kind of scary, kind of crazy, because the momentum that you've built up in the last 10 weeks, you can use that momentum. All these words that people are talking about, focus and intentional and pushing and the group and the love and the power, use that. Go after something. And what does Les Brown say? If you shoot for the stars, even if you miss, you'll hit the moon. So that's your challenge, 48 hours. And I'd love to see you guys posting what you went after and whether you got it or whether you got something else really awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Woo, snap, snap. Powerhouses in here, y'all. Powerhouses. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's push through this. I did say a little bit after 8, so we're good. I just wanted to remind you guys to leverage the bonuses. How many of you just felt like the bonuses were out of this world?
Yay!
Yes, yes, okay. And those were strategically planned, and it was like, okay, what can we do to keep you engaged and do all that? So I just wanted to remind you, Joel Block coming in talking about Stop the Hustle. I love what Willie Price said. That was powerful. So the recordings are there. Also, I hope you got a chance to listen to the 4 Millionaire Speakers, which plays off of what Joel and T talked about their 7-figure journey. Candace, do we need to say Candace again? Core Clarity, hello. I mean, this is why I knew that I had to introduce Candace to you guys, because she changed my life for sure. And I think it was Anna that said, I don't know if it was Anna or somebody else that said that she just gave us all permission to be ourselves. She just put a label on it. That's all. You know, and I thought that was really good. And then I love all the comments you did. The demo video by Sarita, did any of you guys get to watch that? Where she talked about her demo video? Yeah. That's hot. So if you're working on your demo video, you want to take it to the next level. You know, Sarita gets booked for quite a few keynotes, guys, several a month. So she's been on the grind for 20 plus years. So you may want to check that out. The Speakerpreneur, how many of you guys like that? Hello, snap, snap from your girl, all about strategy. And then some of you took advantage of my calendaring call, which is all about planning your calendar for the year. You know, so if you want to work smart instead of hard, check it out. So make sure you do that. Photo shoot, I promised that. Man, I'm not finished with that. You're gonna still all get it, so hold tight. I hadn't forgotten, but I did a massive, massive photo shoot. I think a lot of you saw the photos, and I want to talk about that experience, not on a separate call, but it was gonna be a downloadable, but I haven't had time to put it together. But I'm working on it in the next 15 days, and I'll make sure you get that. Living the Principles, Dee and Willie Jolly. Did anybody love that? Woo! Was that hot or what? Kind of funny, too. They need their own talk show or something. So that was fun. And then did I leave out any of the bonuses? I don't remember. I think I hit them all. And then just the whole thing. Now let me go and talk about this. Sylvia, you had asked me, is Sylvia still here? Oh, there you are. She asked me to put in the link. I put in the $97 link. Guys, I can't link it because I don't have my major laptop. Maybe somebody else can put it in there for me, but there's a registration form that's on that page. If you guys paid, several of you have, please fill out the registration form. I don't always know your company because your name isn't on there and I get confused. I got to scratch my head. And you don't want somebody else to get credit for what you paid for. So fill out, I didn't do this last time and I wish I could connect the registration form to PayPal. Remember, that's Black NSA. I'm not using Marquessa's stuff. This is Black NSA. So I have to kind of go with those tools. Do me a favor and fill out that registration form. It is on the page and it says registration form. I think it's the link below the PayPal for this. Use the $97 one there. It is in the group, but it's both goes to $97 by midnight tonight. And again, that gets you access to both the summer mastermind as well as the fall. And a special bonus just for those people, which is all about, you know, leveraging the mastermind in your business. Any questions related to that? Any questions? Everybody got clarity on that? You got the tools, you got the links. Let me know if I'm forgetting something, guys. I'm trying to make sure, because I have an encouraging word at the end, but I wanted to get business out of the way. Thank you for filling out those polls. It was something that was said in my group that I thought was beautiful. And I don't know who said it, Tanya. Maybe you can remind me. You may have been the person to say it. And she said that I've grown in this mastermind. She's talking about the overall mastermind due to the accountability, the alignments. You know, I like to be aligned with other people that do what I do. Because you guys have friends and family that just don't get what you do. Yeah. And they go, oh, okay. You know, they ask you every time you say, what you do again? You know? So it feels good, right, to be around people that get you. She says she loves talking to other speakers too. And to my surprise, which I love to hear, because I'm certainly famous for this, she loves tough love, you know.
That's Deborah.
Yeah. Oh, Deborah, was Deborah. That's you that said it. She loves the tough love, because I can sure enough give it to you. And then it was you, Deborah, that said, I love that I feel empowered and not drained. Did y'all hear that? I feel empowered. Oh, and Anna, didn't you say that, Anna? I don't know if she's here. Then you say empowered and not drained.
Amen. Amen. Yep. Lift it up. I said vampires.
Yeah, because sometimes you're doing things you don't want to do, and it feels good to be around other people. So we're continuing that momentum, and I really hope you join us. And I wanted to mention influence. How many of you just kind of do this? If snap for me, don't snap if you're definitely not going. But if you go into influence, can you snap for me for a second?
I want one snap.
Snap it, baby, snap it. Guys, are you already in the BNSA influence Facebook group?
I think I am. I need to check.
Well, I know you are, Tanya. But I want Tanya, make sure that, guys, put in the chat room, Tanya, add me. I'll save the chat. Tanya, add me to that group. Anybody that's going needs to be in that special Facebook group, and we're planning and we're getting roommates and doing whatever we need to do, because you know you're staying the day after the conference.
Yeah, I'm putting together the spreadsheet, so I have gotten some feedback already.
All right, but I want to make sure folks are in the group as well. Yeah, but it's that Wednesday, and initially it was just 9 to 1. Some of you can only do that, the 9 to 1 part, but if you can also do the 2 to 5, which is just anybody and everybody that wants to, you know, that wants maybe BNSA to do some other things or some things in addition to what we're doing, and you just have some ideas on how to help us get to that next level, that's for you. And then for the executive team, we're meeting from, I don't remember the time. Is it 6 to 8, Carol? I don't remember exactly. We're meeting from 6 to 8, and we have a fabulous suite that we're going to be in that whole day. So again, that's Wednesday following the conference. So if you're going to call a hotel, make your arrangements. Make sure that, I mean, it depends on what you're attending, but just keep that in mind. Any questions around that real quick that I can answer? Any questions around that? No? This is going to be, and I must say this, we have a BNSA influence meeting this Sunday evening. Make sure that that's on your agenda. You ain't going to the cigar peg, I'm just saying. Cigar peg is great, but it's at the same time as we are, so you can't divide yourself into two.
How many, besides T, how many Black CSPs will be announced at the conference?
As far as I know, 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
I can't remember from the top of my head, but I know it's 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are, John. So yeah, 2 or 3, absolutely. So we got a lot of things going on, and so part of the reason I want you in that group is we definitely need some help, guys, with planning that. I am speaking at Influence, you do know that, so hopefully you'll support my session. Del Torrio is also a member of the C-Suite Network here in Dallas, and by the way, it's not, we're just meeting in Dallas. It comes from New York, but and him and I. And his session is Monday afternoon, and mine is Sunday afternoon. So support him on Monday. Y'all know Del Torrio, and support me on Sunday would be great. And again, we're going to need more helpers than ever, because I can't completely put all my time into BNSA, because I'm going to be under the spotlight to deliver a powerful 90-minute session. So could you guys support us? That would be really awesome. Yes. Any quick announcements or thoughts before we kind of go into a closing and end with a powerful song? No, I'm not singing, but any thoughts or anything anyone wants to say?
I want to contribute to something before we sign off. I would need the help of the other members on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It might be good. Uh-oh.
That's right. Come on now. That's right. We believe you.
Mm-hmm. I heard somebody say discomfort, so it might be good.
Yeah.
I don't know what's coming next, but I bet it's something good.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So, okay.
Let me know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
We're waiting. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody wanted to say something. Anyway, just let this up. We thank you, Marquesa, for BNSA. All of these great speakers meeting at 5:30 every Monday. Oh, the joy that we feel when we hear Anne McNeil, her words of wisdom from the Napoleon Hill. We're the $1 million mastermind. We don't take jive. We do our homework Friday by Friday. Now y'all know, 'cause we've come to the end of the road. Come on, y'all. Till I can't let go. 'Cause we accept naturals. Come on, Marquesa, you know I can't go unless I make you laugh.
That's marvelous. One of my favorite songs too. That was nice. Cool.
That's
awesome. Well, I don't know who wants to follow that. Somebody else got something to say? You got the floor.
Thank you guys for putting up with me.
All right. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? And Carol Copeland said, thank you, Anne. You are fantastic. Yes, you are, Anne. You absolutely are. So I just want to end with this, guys. Now, you can leave this and go, okay, well, that's done. And that was fun. And I learned a lot. Or you can let this leverage you for the long term. Let this lift you up for the long term. As I said before on a previous call, even today, masterminding is a way of life for me because it allows me to hang out with folks that have a similar mindset as I do and similar goals and just share strategies and best practices. And we've done that. And we've got a chance to do it. Sorry, somebody's calling me. We got a chance to do that together collectively. And, you know, it wasn't easy. At times I knew I was like, I don't have time to read and and y'all saw me. Sometimes I had to post the homework a little bit later. And sometimes I sent out the emails on the wrong day, but I love how we connected, how we shared with each other, how we stayed responsible and accountable. And as Robin said, stretched ourselves. So my favorite quote of them all, I know a million of them, but this is the one I keep using over and over again, and it's funny because for some reason the author just went out of my brain because maybe I'm emotional, but y'all don't know it once I said, life is not about finding yourself, but creating yourself. And I live, eat, and sleep that. And it's all about what you're going to do. And I think Willie showed us that very well. I don't know if he's still here. He heard one person say something and it just gave him that empowerment. I think about how Candace just calling me a force of nature, not that I didn't kind of know that, but it wasn't just the title. It was all the things that went with the title. They gave me permission to be me. You know what I mean? And just this whole process, is a game changer. And, you know, I don't know if it was Charlotte earlier that said big names. We all have a place in this industry. Some of us, you're going to be the Les Brown celebrity. Some of us will be the leader, the CPAE. Some of us will be a famous author. Some of us will just be a person that people, when they think about them, they just smile from cheek to cheek. But I invite you to stay engaged. Let us work together. This is not Marquessa's group. This is Black BNSA's group. And if you come to the table, you commit to something, follow through. I'm a little funny when you don't do that. But come in and let's build this together. Yeah, it's under the umbrella of people of color, and it's open to everyone, by the way. But we can't do this by ourselves. The goal is to build each other up because we got something to say. We got a voice, and I truly believe that. And I just thank all of you that showed up week after week, did the homework, and you grew, and you're seeing that in your lives. So as Anne said earlier, this is not goodbye. This is, you know, talk to you later. And I can't wait to spend some time with you guys in person on Wednesday and just see you all over Influence. And come up to me, hug me. You know, we want to introduce people around. Guys, it's like a party. So if you're on the fence, get off the fence, because Influence I know it's an investment. It's not easy for any of us to come out of our pocket with $1,000. But if you make the right connections, I know I'll introduce you to people. And I know Carol will, who knows everybody, and so many people. Ann knows everybody. And who else on this group goes to year after year after, you know, a lot of you know, John knows people. We will introduce you around, just show up. But if you don't invest in yourself, we can't invest with you. Does that make sense? So thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting this vision. Thank you for trusting yourself. And I didn't just give this name Black NSA $1 Million Mastermind because I had nothing else to do. I gave it because whether your mindset is of $1 million or what in your bank account is $1 million or someday will be, this is what we stand for, because we're changing the world. And I think people that change the world benefit on one level or another, but mostly they benefit because they give it to everybody else. So this is Melissa. I thank you. I love you. And before we end, we got to end with the song we started with. So y'all ready?
Yes.
You're ready? Let's do this.
Party going on right here.
Tanya, how many downloads does this thing have? Like
87,500,000 plus.
Wow.
On that single, the official version of that song.
Anybody want to get together and create our own freaking song?
Yeah.
47 million. So 87. I don't know what I'm saying for it.
87 million. That would be called viral.
Yeah.
And 99 cents a copy doesn't sound too bad. That's $46 million.
I like it.
Celebration. Sylvia says she has the LP album. You go, girl. I haven't had an album since, I don't know how long.
Don't say.
Albums. You still have albums? I've really got CDs. I'm trying to get rid of them suckers.
At least she didn't say an 8-track.
Or a cassette.
Okay, guys. Let me turn it down. So, we're gonna end now. You guys, was this so worth it?
Yes.
And I got
Yeah.
promise me who's gonna send me a video. 1 minute. I requested a video of your mastermind experience to be put on a sales page. Who can I expect a video from? Raise your hand so I can keep you accountable. Put it in the chat room. I dare you. Put in the chat room, request I'm sending a video. That way, if I don't get it, I'm going to remind you. Put it in the chat room right now. I'm sending a video. Put it in the chat room right now. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. I love you. Talk to you later.
Where do we send it? Where do we send it?
I'm sorry. theblacknsa@gmail.com. Send your Dropbox link.
Okay.
Send your Dropbox link.
Okay.
All right, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Night.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.